The other day, an old homie asked me how I look so young. Drink water and mind my business. Heavy on the fitness, my nigga, just stay consistent. Keep some good folks around to bring you to your...
Yo. Y'all know what it is. There is the Earr with another Unfiltered with 25/8 networks. Yeah. I'm back. Been on a little hiatus. Trying to get life. You know, life be life and all that good shit. But you know, I ain't went nowhere. I'm still here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, man. So it's been a minute, but we back in here. Another episode of Unfiltered. Seeing you been on your grind, knowing you, man, you don't really post a lot. So what have you been doing? Because I know you'll sneak around and been working on some music, anything like that. You've been working on the music, what you cooking up, man, and what artists are you currently working with?
Man, I just been kind of liping, if that makes any sense, man. I was in the studio with this kind of this bluesy artist not too long ago, just kind of, just orchestrating the play, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do best, People want my ear, I give them my ear. You know what I'm saying? They want my direction, I give them some direction, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really been working on my stuff per se. Just if somebody hit me up, hey man, pull up to the studio, help me out. That's just what I've been up to, just doing lately, man. But other than that, just life,
Talk about that artist. What's their name? I know you said they're kind of like a bluesy artist. What are they working on? And can we expect to hear anything that you help produce or orchestrate with them?
Yeah, what?
Or curate with them?
Well, the artist, man, he's an upcoming artist. He's like 21. His name's Smitty. And yeah, he's up and coming. He's very new. He's very fresh. He like that was his first time in the studio type fresh. So he's still getting the hang of it. He's super, just know he want to learn. You know what I'm saying? And why not come to somebody like me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's very new. So I ain't really got too much detail on him, but he's very new. He's one of my ear, wanted me to help out in the studio. And this is what I did. This is how I've been rocking, bro. I don't really mess with no music, bro, for real.
Cool. That's good to hear you always here. It's good to hear you on your grind, still working, still, behind the scenes, connecting the dots for everybody. So that's definitely dope. Now, let's get into a couple of things that's been going on in the industry, because like we said, this is Unfiltered, and this is an opportunity for you to give your unfiltered opinion about what you think about the things that's going on. So the first thing that I want to tap into and talk to you about is, DJ Academics and the rapper Mano, they've been kind of having a back and forth about, I think Academics said something about these niggas is old and the way that they dress and they, all of those different type of things. Man, do you think that there is a age limit on how niggas put it on, or, what's your thoughts?
Man, I'm 44, bro. And it's funny when you talk to some of the youngest, man, they see, you 44, like, damn, OG, you still putting that shit on, OG, yeah, man, I fucks with that, OG. Well, then you got to some of the youngs, like, man, this nigga trying to dress young like us. A lot of stuff y'all wearing is shit that we was wearing in the 90s, early 2000s, when y'all wouldn't even thought of, you know what I'm saying? But as far as Academics, it's always a funny nigga that don't even be putting that shit on, trying to talk about some other niggas drip, you know what I'm saying, other niggas fly, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, cats like Fab and them cats, they, Fab was what, like 46, 47? Stupid drip, dumb drip, you know what I'm saying. And Academics just need to just, don't talk about drip, do not talk about clothing, age, or nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you do not put that shit on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You do not put that shit on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44. I'm going to keep on putting this shit on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 50, 60, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I think that we're in that age range and that era to where we, like you said, the stuff that the youngins are wearing now is the stuff that we grew up wearing back in the day. So, like you see Tim's done came back and everybody wanted to put on the Tim's, things like that, just the way that we dress. So I do agree with you with that part, is like, we're going to always put it on because this is how we have dressed, always have dressed. So
middle school for me, I show you pictures right now, like, That's how we. Plus, like, I get it from my mom, and my mom be dripped out still. That's 64. You know what I'm saying? When they go out, they go to church, they put it on, you know what I'm saying? So
The talk.
it is what it is.
It's just in the bloodline.
It's so, but my age ain't nothing but a number, though.
Right, real talk. But academics, so from there, academics and Mano kind of had a back and forth. And academics started going in about how these niggas are failed rappers because now they're stepping into the podcast lane.
Yeah.
Do you think that being a rapper and stepping into the podcast lane is saying that you failed, or do you look at that as another stream of income for artists? Because we all know everybody's not going to get rich off of, just music. So either they have other streams of income, and podcasting is one of those things. So
yeah, it's kind of like we is in a different era now, man. Like just in the entertainment world itself. We in the streaming world where rappers and singers or whatnot, they only getting 1 cent per stream or 0.004 cents a stream or whatnot. So yeah, I mean, as far as knocking somebody hustle and tapping into different things, that's just like saying, telling, Ice Cube, who's a rapper, but now you all in movies and shit, Ice-T, L Cool J, the list goes on, Will Smith. The list goes on. You trying to tell me, like, I can't get no more money out here? You know what I'm saying? And tap into these other lanes? Fuck you. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who, at the end of the day, these rappers is coming into the podcast world and they doing it better than the niggas who really did, like, you what they call a journalist or whatever. Like, these rappers is doing it way bigger than y'all and way better than y'all. You know what I'm saying? They figured out, they came on your block and took over your block. And doing it and serving way better product. You know what I'm saying? Numbers is way better. All that. So yeah, man, I'm all for the rappers and singers and whoever want to do a podcast or start directing videos. However, man, like, this is a creative field. We in a creative field, man. It's an entertainment industry, bro. Get it how you gonna get it, man. So I'm all for it. So anybody who's knocking it, fuck you.
Now, speaking of the rappers coming on to somebody else's block and, providing better work, academics said that he is the Jay-Z and Drake of podcasting and that these cats have stepped into his lane. Do you look at academics as one of those top podcasters or one of those top people who do journalism and media, or do you go to somebody else for some of to get some of your content and, get reviews about certain things that's going on?
I don't check for him. He's messy to me. You know what I'm saying? He like starts shit, you know what I'm saying, with the things he posts and the things he say. You know what I'm saying? From the comfort of his home. He talk real big from the comfort of his home. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, like Twitter fingers and all this shit. But I guess he is one of the bigger ones, but I don't check for him. Like I check for, some other cats as far as for my information when it comes to the podcast world. But is he the podcast? Is that podcast what he do? I don't just sit there in front of the computer.
I think he's more like a streamer. Yeah, he's more like a streamer.
Well, man, the Jay-Z of that is fucking Kai. Kai doing the movie. Academic, I seen you getting movie roles and shit and fucking with Kevin Hart and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you probably, one of the ones, but one of the ones is like, what's his name? I Speed?
I Speed. So Speed, I think, or something like that.
Speed and Kai and them shit, man. Drewski is, you know what I'm saying? He ain't no streamer, but he doing a little bit of everything, dog. Like, people is finding their lane, finding different ways to get to the bag, and I ain't mad at it, man. As far as academics being the Jay-Z of this pod shit or streaming shit, no. But I guess you could say he one of the ones, but he not one of the ones in my book. I don't check for him, for real.
Right, real talk. Academics, I think he had his run. He took over kind of like after World Star was doing their thing. So he posts a lot of content and people send him a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think that he focuses on certain individuals like your Tekashi 6ix9ine, and you're right. He goes around and he, kind of pops off and start a lot of different drama that's going on. So I don't really go to him to get like any type of news that's going on within the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because he's also biased, and I think that a lot of people and a lot of the younger cats follow him. And if he says something is whack, then they automatically just jump on that train and say it's whack too.
So man, as far as him, his opinion on things, I don't really value it. You know what I'm saying? Especially just how messy he is especially when it comes to like the beef stuff, and posting different stuff, and just the whole beef stuff and making it messy and just amping it up, and things happen, and then when something happens, it's oh my God, bro, you was instigating the whole shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he lying, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So for the Earr, whether it's a streamer or whether it's a podcaster, give us your top three platforms that you go to, that you check out on a regular basis.
That's crazy work, cause man, I fuck with the Let's Rap About It with Fabulous, Jim Jones, Mano, and Dave East. Like, it's just like, it's not only is it, it's funny as hell, and they, you can tell they really cool with each other, and they just be having a conversation, just be talking, and they just talk about different topics. I check for them. I like Joe and Jada, real heavy. See, but is them podcast? They just like those kind of like talk shows too. Sometimes I don't know what lane you put that in or whatnot, but got like a lot of the music podcasts. Joe Budden and them is cool. They talk about a variety of things. And so many of shit. You and Albert Craig. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing, man. You know what I'm saying? 358 Network. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, just tapping into that lane and just staying consistent and just keep on giving them the product, man. And people is going to catch on and the numbers is going to shoot through the roof.
Right, real talk. I agree with that, man. Appreciate the shout out as well. Me and Albert Craig, we've been trying to, stay consistent and get it popping right here, homie and friends. So, hey, we're gonna continue getting some of that work in. Speaking of shows and podcasting and everything, man, 50 Cent,
man,
aka Boo, Southside Queens, Jamaica legend. He just dropped his Diddy documentary. Have you had the opportunity to check the documentary out?
Whole thing, yeah. With all four of the episodes, man. And it's well put together. See, but a lot of people was like, man, 50 just put his name on that shit, bro. The people that actually made it is some other people. They just got a hold of 50, got a hold of it, and you know what I'm saying, put it out, put your name on it. It's no different than, just me listening to somebody's album, and I'm like, man, I like this. I'm trying to be a part of it. Shit, man, I put my name on it. It can kind of go because people know who I am. It's like, that's how the documentary was, man. 50 put his name on it, that's it gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because in the entertainment and in the television land, he doing big shit. So, but as far as the documentary, that shit was crazy. I had mixed emotions about it because, I fucks with Diddy, man. But like I said before, man, I can't keep defending my nigga, man. Like, god damn, bro. Like, seeing that Cassie tape, that shit gave me chills, bro. Like, how he did her like that. You know what I'm saying? Kicking her walk. Like, that shit is not a good look, man. And I don't condone none of it. But, like, man, like, watching the documentary and just seeing a lot of things, just bad things followed this man, like, since the beginning. Like, they showed one part where him and Heavy D do something, a party, some basketball charity, something, and they got him getting trampled, somebody died in there. I'm like, man, then just it was just so well put together for a documentary. But like I always say about documentaries, though, anybody create their own narrative. Like, I can make one about Diddy and then make him seem like he's a shining star. It's all about your intentions, for real. Yeah, and I feel like that the intentions on that documentary was to make that nigga look like a piece of shit.
Right. So there was one portion of the documentary where they talked about how Diddy paid for Biggie's funeral, but then he charged the estate.
I don't believe that.
And then the estate came back and they said that that's not true.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So do you think some of those individuals who are in the documentary are just saying anything just to be a part of something?
I
Or
don't even that. Just like they don't like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't like somebody, I mean, it's like, you know, some of that could be true, but some of it could be false too. It's all about, you know, at the end of the day, it's assumption from us, the consumer. So whatever they saying, it sounds good, you know. Like I said, they put it together so we got the little music in the background, you know what I'm saying? And when you're talking, you get the close up, bro. I'm hip to all this shit, how to get the angles of shit, you know, how to cut the edit shit to make shit like it's like an emotion you get when you listen to somebody talking, then a little music in the background, kind of sings in the background and kind of, you know, as they're talking about certain shit, and it make you feel a certain way. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's the one guy, I forgot the one guy who co-founded Bad Boy with him. I'm pretty sure he had some very, very A1 information that he was saying, but, you know, he don't like the nigga either no more. So who's to say he just saying some shit just to, you know what I'm saying? But he did say some shit about when they was like around that pop time, when they went to LA. He said, I'm wondering why we renting all these cars to go to LA. So a lot of that shit, it do make you think like, damn, was this shit really real? Like, cause we was young niggas when that shit happened, you know? Yeah. And that shit was just crazy, man. Pac and Biggie died. Like, them niggas was 24, like young niggas, bro. Like, and they did so much in a short period of time. But yeah, man, that Diddy documentary is crazy. It's well put together. You know, suit to 50, I guess, getting the footage. But man, at the same time, it's kind of messy, bro. Like, come on, you know, the black man tearing down another black man, dog. Like, you messy as fuck, my nigga. Like,
well, let me ask you this. Do you think that this is 50's opportunity to get back at Diddy once he found out that his child's mother was over there with Diddy and a part of some of the Diddy parties?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, everything's assumption. Who knows, man? You know, he messing with his child's mother. You know, beating her back out, you know what I'm talking about? You know, niggas feel some type of way, you know, but Diddy been doing that. He been messing with niggas' chicks, you know what I'm saying? He a grabby nigga.
Speaking of him messing with niggas' chicks, Eric Sermon, he was one of those individuals who was on the documentary as well, but then he just recently did the Breakfast Club and he talked about that whole situation.
Yeah.
And he said that when he went out there to do the documentary, he told 5 different stories. And the way that they tried to portray the story in the documentary is not necessarily how he looked at it, you know, going down. Now, Diddy was messing with the chick that he used to mess with. And, you know, so there's that part. But do you think that Eric Sermon will come on here and tell a lie or make something up? Or do you think that he's just trying to kind of like backtrack from the way that he portrayed Diddy in the documentary?
I think he was asked to come on there because he got history with him, right? You know what I'm saying? His Diddy's girl or whatnot, and you know, it's like he was saying. He said, man, anytime Diddy had a remix, Keith Murray, Redman, like they had a relationship, a friendship or whatnot. So like I was saying before, Will, like people could like when you Will, you know better than anybody, when you couldn't edit in some shit, you could make some shit look like something, bro. Like I can sit here and tell you 5 different stories. Man, okay, that story we're gonna translate. We ain't talking about shit. This one, man, we gonna find the best one that's gonna, you know, reel the people in. You know what I'm saying? So they use the best one out of Eric Sermon's stories to reel the people in. And when I seen Earr, I'm like, why is Eric Sermon on this? Like, what the fuck he got to say? You start listening to it, like, damn, bro, like, but just like he was saying on Breakfast Club, like, man, I told him a couple of different stories. That's what they chose. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm pretty sure every other person that was on the dock did the same thing, told a bunch of different stories. You know, the women, you know, when you listen to the women, it kind of, damn, ladies, like the Capricorn Clark chick, like she was the assistant, so you know, they was talking about going to Kid Cudi crib and all that shit and had a gun and all that type of stuff. Some people just be in certain situations and they take things different. You know, it could have been a very trauma situation for her, but man, like, I don't know her story, so, you know, but the way she was crying on there, like, this shit was a big deal, bro. So.
Now, last one about the Diddy documentary, Lil Rod, he was a producer. He did some producing. One thing that stuck out to me is that he talked about how he woke up and his ass was hurting the following day. Why do you think that it took so long for you to come out now after Diddy is already down to tell the world that you felt like you were taken advantage of? Because during the trial, during the Diddy trial, we never really had anybody come out and talk about Diddy or any homosexual activities. So, you know, why are you still trying to push this narrative? Do you think that that's something that the producers behind the doc is trying to do to create this illusion that Diddy, you know, lived a different lifestyle and was a monster?
Man, like I said, man, they do to paint that picture, man. As far as Lil Rod go, man, his stories was crazy, man. Like, he's an upcoming producer. Like, I get it, man. You around Puff, bro. Biggie, Faye, 112, Bad Boy, Total, like. So I get the whole, like, man, I'm really working with Puff type shit, right? So he probably in his mind, like, man, whatever you say go, like, I'm a look the other way if some shit happen. If some niggas get shot in the bathroom and him and Justin come out, I ain't even gonna, it is just Puff, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get my career off the ground, so I ain't see nothing type shit, right? But if I'm waking up in the bed with if I'm in the bed with some girls when I go to sleep and I wake up and there's Puff next to me and my asshole is loose, what the fuck, bro? Like, see, I don't believe that shit. We're like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not about to go to bed with a whole bunch of bad chicks and then wake up and Diddy next to me, man, and my ass loose. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah. So to me, which one is more important, your career or, you know what I'm saying, somebody taking advantage of your manhood?
Nigga, ass loose, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't give a fuck if it's Puff, Jay-Z, Obama, nigga, my ass loose. There's gotta be consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? But like, I ain't about to just keep on working with you after that happened, man. Come on, dog. Like, come on, Rod. That's why I don't be believing some of this shit. Like, basically it's his word against Diddy's word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm pretty sure some freak shit happened. Cause all the stuff we heard during the trial with Cassie and all that stuff, I'm pretty sure some freak shit happened with Rod and them. But as far as me waking up with a loose ass and you stayed around still to make this love album and all this shit, nah, bro, I ain't believing that, bro. No way.
No way, shape, form, or fashion.
No,
I
bro.
feel that 100%.
Like, unless you a fruitcake anyway, kinda.
Never know. You never know. Now, speaking of artists and, you know, people being in jail, we've just had a few artists come home from jail. One of those being Max B and another one being Pooh Shiesty. One question I want to ask you about Max B, because we had this debate. Is Max B a superstar? And do you think that after doing those 17 years that he can come back out and get back to the music the way that he was doing before he got arrested?
Man, that's crazy because when Max B was out, I wasn't really on him like that as far as musically. I know he was with Jim and the Bird Gang and all that, and he was dope, you know what I'm saying? But doing 17 and coming back, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's different now, bro. You got the social media stuff. You got to think 17 years. That social media shit, this Facebook, Instagram shit wasn't out, you know what I'm saying? Plus, and you got good people in your corner like French Montana and a couple of these other cats gonna make sure you get your buzz and your shit back popping again, you know what I'm saying? And you got a fan base that been waiting for you. So yeah, he definitely can get his shit back popping again, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you gotta be consistent and the music gotta be good, and like the opportunities is endless now. Niggas is getting their own strains of weed, you know what I'm saying? They getting all types of deals. And him, you know, when they first come out though, Will, they you know, they get a lot of stuff thrown at them. Then you know, that first month or two, then it kind of dies down because, you know, he's home now, you know what I'm saying? All of them, when BG came home, the same thing. It's uproar, but now, you know, he's back on the scene, he doing his thing, running. Who else got out?
Pooh Shiesty just came home.
Pooh Shiesty now. How long he going? 4, 5?
Oh yeah, I think Pooh Shiesty was going about 4, 5 years, something like
so
that.
So around COVID time?
Probably a little bit after COVID.
Okay. Yeah, man, Pooh, man, well, he was scorching hot when he left, you know what I'm saying? But listening to his interviews and seeing how he locked in, focused, the people, you know, been waiting on him, man. I think he definitely gonna do big numbers, him being back with that type of music, you know what I'm saying? Because when he left, he was scorching hot, you know what I'm saying, with Gucci Mane and, you know, and plus, you know, streets fuck with him. The industry fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, you solid, you know, you ain't snitching nothing, so you good now, you know what I'm saying? Welcome home, Pooh.
Yeah. Now, speaking of people going to jail, I don't know if you've been following or if you've seen any of the interviews, but out of Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, you had a cat named Queso. So Queso, I think he was tied to Youngin Ace, and they had a situation where him and a few other guys got caught up on a murder charge. They went to trial, and Queso's father took the stand and kind of told on him. As a father, somebody who has boys, could you see yourself getting on the stand and getting your son a life sentence?
Nah, I really can't. That's weird. Like, why is he on the stand anyway in the first place?
I think it was something to do with they were going to send his father back to the Fed time. I think they was trying to associate him with whatever took place. I'm not 100% sure.
Or is this the one where something happened to his daddy and then they went and retaliated and killed the dude? And his daddy knew that they killed the dude that had a problem with his daddy?
I believe so.
He knew that, you know, man, my son did that shit or whatever, and he's like, bro, I didn't tell you to go do that shit, nigga. Like, I love you my son, but I didn't tell you to go kill that man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, bro, you just gonna get on the stand and just tell on your blood son, man, like your kid. I don't think I could. Then again, I'm not putting myself in them type of situations either, bro. Like, plus we gotta raise our kids a little bit, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, we ain't on that type of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, you know? So, I mean, he probably just did a poor job raising his son.
Well, Pops was definitely outside in the streets.
In the streets?
Yeah, Pops was in the streets. He had a life. A criminal,
okay,
you know what I'm saying, background, doing some time in the feds, all different types of stuff. So Dad definitely was one of.
So he lost his wife first there. Okay, so man, but just him to just go hard like that, telling his son and give him a life sentence, that's diabolical work, though. I don't think I could do that straight up. I don't think I could do it.
And last but not least, have you been following the artist David? You got the artist David. I think he's based out of California. He was in a relationship with the girl. This girl had been, I think she was underage, a little bit younger. She's been missing for a while. They found his Tesla with her body and chopped up in the back of the Tesla. What do you think about that situation? And do you think that David has something to do with it? Because right now the coroners are saying that because her body was so froze that they can't determine the cause of death or anything like that.
That's crazy because and he's not even like in jail or nothing. He's just roaming the streets and everything. Yeah. So I mean, they must not got enough evidence to, you know what I'm saying, depending on them. So, but for it to be in the back, it says a Tesla, right? Yeah. Anybody know anything about them Teslas? You ain't just opening that trunk like that, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's yours. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck she get in there? You know what I'm saying?
I believe some
Tesla got cameras too. I forgot. Yeah, man, my partner, they had 2 Teslas, and nigga, you can look on the phone, nigga, if they really wanted to, nigga, they get, bro, why didn't I think of that? They got them Teslas out, cameras, bro, on the outside. If they really want to find out, go through the footage of the Tesla cameras and shit. Yeah, what the fuck y'all going?
Crazy story.
Catch you off, dog. I said, like, but yeah, that's crazy work just to be riding around with a body in your truck.
Yeah, I think the car was parked. It had been there for a while.
And it's his.
It's his. But I think other people, like his managers or other people, had access to the vehicle as well. Because I want to say that the manager has just been picked up or arrested because he don't want to speak. So they think that they have some leads, but a lot of things are not being discussed about the situation.
Months though, right?
It's been going on for a little while.
And they still ain't found. He was roaming the streets. He doing shows and everything. But I seen something where he had a show or something and something.
I think he canceled his shows. He ended up stopping because he was on tour, doing a tour that he canceled all of his stuff and just kind of fell back.
Fell back. But they said, I seen something where he did something at a show that was kind of weird.
Yeah, so at a show, it was kind of like an album that he dropped was kind of all focused around this young lady. You know what I'm saying? And even the person who was in the video or who was at the concert, she looked like the girl, right?
He has a song with her name in it. It was set up like a funeral.
Yeah, that's what. So I seen that, set up like a funeral. I'm like, bruh, like, what the fuck? Like, now you making it weird now. Now, if you innocent, you just kind of doing weird shit now, and now they gonna be looking at you. If you innocent, don't do that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? You just like duck off, bro, and just stay off the grid, do your little music, and don't talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Or, social media now, like, overly show your innocence. Like, man, like, I love that girl, and this shit hurt me, man. You know what I'm saying? This was his girl, right?
Well, I don't know if it was his girl or what, because I want to say that she was underage, but she was also supposedly pregnant. But when they did the autopsy, I think they found out that she wasn't pregnant or something like that too. So it was just, the whole story is just wild.
That's a wild story, because now you saying stuff like this. She pregnant, she underage, she got to die. I don't want to go to jail. These niggas are sick, bro. They having sex with underage women, and nah, bitch, you can't have that baby. Your ass got to die. That's basically what he was on. So yeah, man, like, you got to die. You 15, about that? Well, he 20 something. Yeah, man, you got to die. You not about to have that baby. Ain't nobody gonna know about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real talk though. These niggas are sick in that. Like, man, like, I ain't about to have no baby. But you a kid, you a child, now a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? You got to go.
Say they weren't gonna fuck up his career.
You ain't fucking my career. I mean, he fucking with kids and shit. But damn, bro, now it makes sense, Will. He did that shit. Whatever they said he did that shit. What he said, whatever he said, I mean, he did that shit, dog. I'm sorry, David. That's your name. You did that shit. Yeah, you did that shit, bro. But they gonna get you. Check out the Tesla cameras, people. They all around the car.
Yeah. Speaking of Tesla, we got the owner, creator, inventor of Tesla, Elon Musk. Elon Musk always been tied to Trump. And here recently, I think they voted on letting the Epstein files out. Have you been following that? Do you think that they should let the Epstein files out? What's your thoughts on that? And do you think that if they let the Epstein files out, it's going to disrupt a lot of shit from, both sides of the party?
They let them files out, it's gonna disrupt everything. It's gonna cripple a lot of things. It's gonna cripple the government a little bit. That's why I really trying to keep them under wraps. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, man, drop that shit. Get them. Drop that shit, bro. I hope they do drop it. It's gonna expose a lot of corruption. There's a lot of, pedophile ass niggas out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trump probably one of them. Fucking one. Man, I seen that Epstein documentary on Netflix a couple years ago, bro. Them niggas are sickos, bro. Them niggas are sick. You see, he killed himself, bro. Like, he knew, man, I can't I got too much information, man. Like, I don't think I can kill myself, though. But, yeah, man, them Epstein files don't come out, though. I think they're gonna figure out how to get that shit out, but it's gonna cripple a lot of important people, high-level people, billionaires, trillionaires. Shit, from the top to the bottom. Drop 'em, nigga.
Expose them, huh?
Yeah, drop that shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, I feel that, man. So, before we get out of here, what's next? What's next for the Earr? What do you got coming up? What you working on? And what could people find some more of your content at?
Man, what's next, man? I'm trying to get through this year and just, it's a lot of moving pieces in my life personally that's happening. You know what I'm saying? But man, I really want to get this clothing line shit cracking, man. My strawberry lemonade clothing line, man. You know, they got a lot of tools online where you can just make logos with this AI shit, bro. Play with it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get this strawberry lemonade shit cracking, man. It's really been on my heart, man. I just don't know how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want us to do that. Musically, man, I take my time. Plus, when I make music anyway, my shit timeless anyway. You know what I'm saying? I got songs I made 3 years ago that sound better than shit that just dropped yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So anything I make is gonna be timeless anyway. So I'm just really taking my time on that. But yeah, you can find me on IG, the Earr 81, the Earr _81. I think that's it. On IG, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, just getting to the bag, man, and staying out the way. 44 years old, man. I'm an OG now. Do all the grades, man.
You gonna keep with the drip, or you gonna take academics advice and fall back?
We're gonna keep on putting this shit on, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on doing what we do, man. Well, but age ain't nothing but no. We're gonna keep on putting that shit on, smelling good, looking good, all that good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's about all for me, man. Just staying out the way, man, taking care of the kids, getting to the bag. Yeah, man, this has been the Earr again for another episode of Unfiltered, man. I'm gonna try to do this shit consistently. You know what I'm saying? Life just be life, and people, y'all know that life be life, but I'm trying to be consistent with this unfiltered shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Dope topics. You know what I'm saying? With an unfiltered voice like myself, man. I say what I want, however I want. Come check it.
Smoking out, pulling up. Cause we don't fuck with y'all. Keep some lean up in my cup. Hell nah, we don't.